Hi everyone, I'm Noemi. Thank you for playing this video. Um, so today we're gonna explore a little bit the basics of yoga, and you don't need any previous experience. If you already have some, just enjoy to go a little bit deeper in some basics. So to start, I will invite you to sit comfortable on a yoga mat. You can choose cross-leg sitting position of your choice. Just a little first tip to roll your thighs from outside to inside, to open a little bit the zip bones, and then find your center. Lift your arms up to the sky and lower your shoulders. From here you will stop. You won't move your spine, just your arms go down to your knees. On your knees, you will find a little hole here. You can place your thumb here. Relax your shoulders and place your arms in front of your sternum, your hands, I mean. This is the Anjali Mudra. Anjali Mudra, Namaste, gratefulness, prayer, position of your hands. So today we will use it while chanting 3 Om. To do so, so I will guide you for the start and the respiration. So I will ask you to exhale and then to inhale. When you will inhale, you will do it with the nostrils, but also opening slightly your mouth, so you have like a bit fresher air coming into your lungs, and this allows to have I don't know, it helps. Also, it makes sense that fresher air keep the throat more steady. And then we repeat it 3 times total. Then we stay a little bit in silence, and then I guide you. Another little things I would like to say before we start is a tendency to turn your neck and your face to watch what's happening on the screen. Some of the posture, it's not that beneficial to do so. Please trust me, trust my voice. I will do my best to guide you as precisely as possible, so you don't have to use your eyes, just your ears, and you can stay connected to the postures, the flow, and yourself. But we're here to try our best, okay? So let's start. Thanks for being here. Thanks to find times to take care of yourself. So hand to the sternum. Your thumbs might be able to feel the beat of your heart. Close your eyes. And so possibly your other fingers can feel the air going out of your nostrils. We'll start with the Om. You exhale, inhale and whistle. From here, you will place your left hand above your belly button and your right hand on the chest. Keep your eyes closed and observe what happened under the palms of your hands. How the lungs are moving your entire abdomen, trunk, chest, and observe in what direction is it going. Is it going like front? Is it going sideways? Or is it like very thin, hard to perceive? And don't judge it. Just observe, accept, and let the air coming in and out at its own rhythm. Place your hands back to your knees and gently open your eyes. Very good. We will start moving a little bit. So first let's warm up the upper part of the body, and on the second part we will do some cycle of Surya Namaskar, also called sun salutation. So let's start. I will ask you to stick your elbows together, forearms and your hands, and cross your fingers. And here we do like some little circles. In one direction, and then the other. Really good. Back to neutral. Keep your fingers crossed and send them front. If you can see on the video, there is some zigzag. Observe your zigzag inside your hand and try to close that line and send your arms up. When you inhale, you stretch the arm. When you exhale, you lower. Back down. Hands to your knees, roll your shoulders down. And we do the unnatural way. So if you start crossing your fingers like this, look, your index might be, your right index might be under or above. So do it the opposite. The unnatural way. Again, stretch it front, zigzag, no zigzag. Up. And we release, hands down to the knee, shoulders back. This time we will send our arms to our side and gently flip the palms up and down. Keep your thumbs down, and you're going to place your right hand behind your back. Four hands, palms up and up. From here, you bend your left elbow and go behind. Here the intention is not to reach your fingers. If you do so, very good. If you don't, it's not a big deal. Grab maybe straps if you have a straps under your hand, or you can simply use your shirts, your t-shirts, your top to stretch. I'll show you. Let's see, we are here. Don't reach your fingers, no problem. You can grab your shirt. And here you breathe deeply and you relax. Let's do it on the other side. Left arm down. No, that was the other side. Right arm on the back, left up. So that was right arm up. and down. So here we breathe calmly, deeply. And if we feel any tensions, we can try to open the area of tension, sending air, oxygen on it. Maybe you feel your ribs being more expanding with the arms up. And you relax. Very good. Keep going. Send our arms front. And the right arm gonna go over, above and over the left arm. And we bend the elbows. Here, flip the palms so they face each other. And you can grab the inner side of your hand. Elbows are down, and when we inhale, and we lift up the arm. So I inhale, exhale. 3 times. I unwrap my arms and I do the other side. So my left arm, my left elbow come and cross the right one, and I wrap my forearms around each other. Good stretch for the deltoid and also to open the space between your shoulder blades. I inhale, go up, and really open that space between my shoulder blades doing so. Exhale down, no tensions, 3 times. And relax. Roll the shoulder down, and we will come. So from the cross leg sitting position, I place my hands in front of me. Here, let's do a little warm up for arms and hands and fingers. So we here and we lift up one finger at a time. Pinky, ring, medium, index, thumbs, and again. Also here we push. So we will use our hands, our very steady, stable pillar, and we have like 4 points in the palm of the hand that it's very useful and beneficial if you stick these 4 points on the mat every time your hand is on the mat, unless I ask something different. But so when you're here, it's very sticky, very engaged, very flat. Fingers are wide open, and you have like a big 90 degrees angle between the thumb and the index. So that's the ideal hand position, and it's open the wide of your shoulders. We go a little bit further, in front of us, and we relax and place our forehead on the mat. When your forehead is on the mat, try to do it so the skin of your forehead is pushed in the direction of your nose. And there is a little bit more of pushing the skin between your eyebrows this way. It's very light, but I will create a little stretch on the fascia of your skull and the back of your neck. Wide hand, forehead on the mat. We will walk our hand to a left side and place our right hand on top of a left hand, and we rest here too. Back to center, and we walk our hands to our right and place the left hand on top of the right hand. back to center, and we will send our body, our center front of us. So we try to unwrap our legs, and we meet in 4 points, all the way named tabletop pose. So here again, I check my hands if they are like really supporting me. The inside of my elbows is looking forward. My knees are right under my hips, and my back is flat. My gaze is gentle, looking between my hands, and we can do a little round of cat-cows to warm up our spine. So the cat is angry, and the cow is good question. So to do so, like you would like try to push between your hands and your knees, and place your belly button, navel, very inside, like trying to reach the other side of your body and touch your spine with your navel. Hand is looking down between your knees, and it's a very active position, like you're really like pushing with your 4 points to round that back, and that's the angry cat. And the cow is totally the opposite, so we come back all the way to flat, and then we send that belly button, so the pelvis is tilting, like rolling down. The chest is opening. My arms are as engaged as on the cat position, but this time we look forward. Always, and it's not just for that posture, it's always on your yoga mat. Please stop before it's painful, stop before it's pinching. Hola. So like here I will like tilt my pelvis back, where I respect my lower back. So if here it's pinching or uncomfortable, I stop here, okay? And we do that coupled with the breathing. So when I inhale, I'm in cow, and when I exhale, I'm in cat. Let's do it 3 times, your rhythm. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. And we come back to neutral. We curl our toes, and we will go to downward facing dog. So to do so, I will like send my hips very high to the sky. Keep my hands very engaged and pushing them, and gently open my legs. So here my knees stay bent. I'm lifting up. My back is flat. My gaze is light, it's like looking between my legs. That's a light downward facing dog. And gently move your legs. Means you don't have to reach the mat with your heels. It's good like this. It's the first one. We respect our limits. We don't break ourselves. That's downward facing dog. And I will ask you with your hands to walk towards your feet. Grab your elbows and just hang here. Very good. Release your hand, and let's have a little check the posture of our feet. It's good to have them open the wide of the hips, and the line between the big toes and the heel is parallel. Our knees are still slightly bent, and we will unroll all the way up, one vertebrae at a time, head last, and we look front. very good. Okay, so this one, another basics, it's mountain pose. So let's do a little check from bottom to top to see how to maintain this very steady, strong posture. The mountain pose, so let's be as a mountain. Um, yeah, a lot to think about this. Let me know in the comments what you think about it is to be as a mountain. So feet are parallel and very stable, flat on the floor. Our knees are slightly bent. Pelvis. This is not going too much front or neither tilting too much back. We try to keep it neutral. Then we have like our abdomen. I like the image of thinking we have like a zip or like maybe two zips and we like zip them up. So between the pubic bone and the belly button you can like really like keep like something really like a belt, you know, create your own belt. So always like have like this little engagement. And when you do so, when you zip the zipper between your pubic bone and belly button, also think that your floating ribs, the lower ribs, don't send them forward. Try really like to keep them down. So yeah, this part is engaged. You know, there's a little bit of tension. It's not all loose front. Okay. So I was here. We keep going up. Shoulders they are really back. The sternum is like looking up. Okay, not looking down, looking up. So that's the little thing, like how to keep the ribs down and having the sternum up. That's also a personal challenge. I'm training every day and it's working. Chin is relaxed. There are a lot of space in the back of your neck. And by rolling your shoulders behind, you open your arms. So it's really like the anatomical posture you find in books, but that's also very stable and very strong posture. Yeah, so we are in mountain pose here, and also see my toes, they're like lifting up because I'm like so engaged with the sole of my foot on the floor. The foot has like only 3 points we can like really stick to the floor, and the hands are 4. Okay, I stop talking and I start moving. We were on the back of our mat. Let's warm up a little bit the sole of the foot. So I will ask you to walk on the external side to the front of the mat, and back. And then we walk on the inner side of our feet. And back. Up. And this time we walk on our toes. Up. And we stay in front of our mat. And we will start a cycle of Surya Namaskar, sun salutation. Start a mountain pose. And we lift up our arms and look between our hands. Anjali Mudra, hands together. I send them down and all the way down to the floor. Here I stop where I can. And I relax my head. On the next inhale, I will like look forward and flat my back. Exhale, round back, forward fold. Here I will send my left leg back. Here I am in the high lunge. And I will send the right leg back. This is plank. So plank, the idea is to have really like your core engaged so you don't collapse this way, or you're not too much in with the bottom up. So trying to be flat, and here we're gonna reach the floor with the knees, the chest, and the chin. Elbows close to the body, and we flat the back, and we lift up the chest lightly before it hurts, before it's pinching. Looking front, cobra, and back to flat. Hands very close to the shoulders. So if your hands were a little bit front of your shoulder, place them a little bit more back under the shoulders. Elbows very close. Curve your toes and lift up back to plank. And downward facing dog. Here we're gonna breathe for 3 cycles. Really pushing between our hands. Active feet, pelvis up. Neck is relaxed. There's a lot of space between my ears and my shoulders. And I will walk toward my hands. I grab my elbows again. And I hang here for 2 cycles of breath. I relax my hands. I inhale, look forward, flat back. So here your hands can be on the mat if you reach the mat. They can be on the shin or on the thighs. And we come back down and we unroll all the way. Hands to heart. Let's do it again. Send my arms up. And a little bit more back if I can. And down. Heads up, flat back. And all the way down. This time I will send my left leg back. High lunge. Left legs. Do I have 2 left legs? Maybe. Knees, chest, chin to the mat. Flat your legs. Really like push your pubic bone toward the mat so you create like a new base. Elbows very close to your ribs. And show your heart to the world. Cobra. Really like pushing on your pubic bone. Back to flat. Curls your toes. Back to plank and downward facing dog. And here you can like pedal a little bit your legs. Send more blood in the little corners of your body. And we walk to our hands. This time let's walk zigzag. So you cross your legs from a side to another of the mat. All the way to your hands. Fold. Grab your elbows the opposite way. Relax your hands and roll all the way up. And hands to your heart. Back to mountain pose. Good. So this you can like repeat it. It's excellent to warm up the body and it's like using the breath a little bit more every time, like really open your consciousness between movement and breathing. From here, I will ask you to open your legs a little bit more. We work. And the toes a little bit outside. So if you are like still on the length of your mat, you can see like the toes are like on the sides of the mat this way. Hands to your sternum, Anjali Mudra, and we send the knees open. So the idea is your kneecap is in line with your big toe. I will go all the way down. For long, deep squat. When you reach the lower point, you can place your elbows very close to your knees, so you give like a little bit like support and your knee are not like collapsing. Very good. So this is garden pose. Very good posture for good posture. Your hands like are opening your chest and you're like giving some good stretch to your hips, a good massage to your organs, digestive organs. Very good. Relax your hands, plant them back, and sit. Come back to cross-leg sitting position. Hold the shoulders down. And we'll meet laying down on our back. So I will use my hands to gently roll on my back to preserve it. I will extend my legs. And I will come flat. I will hug my right knee. Relax the knee. Observe the difference between the right and the left. And hug your left knee. And relax your leg. This time we hug both knees. We will open our left arm to the side and send both our knees to the right side. Work to center. Open the right arm. Hug both of your knees with your left arm and send them to the left. Back to center. And this time you extend both legs. Adjust yourself. Make it aware your shoulders are inside and not like outside. Like again back. And your arms, because your shoulders are inside and rolling from inside to outside, your palms are facing the sky. And here you will rest and relax for a couple of minutes. This is Shavasana, corpse pose. It's good to give a rest to our body after a little sessions of movement. The bodies, the muscles, the fibers, the cells, they all have a memory. And if we give time to process and digest the motions, the movements. It will be much easier next time. So I invite you to melt into your mat. Let the skin of your face open. Skin of your forehead is light, no wrinkles, a lot of space. Your eyes balls are gently resting on the socket of your eyes. Your jaw is relaxed too. Your teeth are not touching. The tip of your tongue is very slightly in touch with your front teeth. If not, just relax in your mouth. You can swallow to relax the throat. And just let go. Let go of your body, let go of your thoughts. Gently, I will ask you to come back to the right here, right now. Right here, right now, and start gently moving your fingers, your toes, and roll your head from the shoulders to another. Place your hand to the center of your body. Bend your knees so your feet come closer to your pelvis, and roll on your right side into fetus position. Stay here a little bit, and when you're ready, you can use your left arm to lift gently with the head last. And we arrive in a sitting position. Hands to your heart. Gently close your eyes. Thank you for sharing these times with me on your mat. Thanks for playing the video. A lot of gratitude to have time and health to practice yoga. Namaste.